What's up, YouTube? This your man Gerard with D.B.K Mobile Detailing down in Charlotte, North Carolina. In today's video, we're gonna be talking about the humble beginnings of my business, how I got started, why I got started. And if you're new to the detailing industry or you're thinking about starting your business in 2024, stick around and follow my journey because you might learn something very valuable that might help you out along the way.
So Gerard, tell me, why did you get started with this type of business?
I got started with this type of business because, for one, I always had a passion for doing this kind of work. And then I was driving trucks. I was local, but I was still over the road. I was leaving out at 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, wasn't getting home till like 12, 1 o'clock the next morning. And after a while, it just got to be a strain on not just me, but my wife, my kids. I was missing out on valuable time. And I just wanted to do something different, something that didn't require me driving 400-500 miles away from home and missing time out with my family.
Okay, so what was your biggest struggle when you first started?
Oh, my biggest struggle when I first got started was starting. That probably was my biggest struggle because.
Why?
Because I was procrastinating. I was comfortable with a familiar discomfort. I was comfortable working on a job for somebody else. I had then got comfortable, driving, period, and it just got old. That probably was my biggest struggle. But outside of that, I would say getting customers and learning the business and how to price and package and just the basics, really.
Okay, so when did you basically go from part-time to full-time, making it a full-time career for yourself?
I started out doing it part-time when I was still driving. Business had slowed down, so I was kind of looking for something, to fill in the gaps, which I was probably only driving maybe a couple days a week, something like that. But I say I started maybe about 3 years ago part-time. Full-time, I'm going on my second year full-time, where I just finally just decided to step out on faith. And sometimes when you want to do things and start businesses, that's what you got to do. You got to just step out on faith, and you just got to go out there. And leave it in the comments. Let me know, what was your biggest struggle starting? Or if you already done started, what's the biggest struggle that you're having now? Leave it in the comments. Drop it in the comments. I want to know. And also, if you're in Charlotte, North Carolina, and you're looking for a mobile detailer, don't forget to hit me up, DM me on Instagram at DBK_mobile_detailing.
So how much were you charging when you first started? And when did you decide to start raising your prices?
Well, the answer to your first question, I wasn't charging enough, that's for sure. But I started out charging, I was charging $25, $50, and it got to a point where I was letting the customers tell me what they was wanting to pay. And because I was just starting out, like I said, I wasn't knowledgeable of the industry, the business, and prices and stuff, so I was pretty much chasing money, which I found out in the long run, but it didn't take me long to find it out. Just don't chase money, because it will run from you. And I'm gonna say I raised my prices. I started raising my prices maybe about 3-4 months going into it full time for myself. I started to realize the value of what I was doing and the stuff that I was doing, and I also noticed when I was charging $25, $50, that's when I would get the worst of the worst. And those customers would always be picky, and they want you to do this, they want something for nothing. You tell them, hey, I charge $50, they'll tell you they know somebody that do it for $30. So yeah, that probably was a struggle too, though.
So do you think you spent a lot out of pocket when you first started? Like, was it very costly? Buying the products and the equipment?
I spent more than necessary starting out. I probably made it more costly on myself because I was trying to get the latest chemicals or the what I thought was the latest, equipment, something that I need that I really didn't need at the time. Because I also found out that a lot of customers think that you need their water or their electricity, and stuff like that, and just if I could do it all over again, a lot of stuff I wouldn't have bought. Like, yeah, I did spend too much money starting out, so I would definitely encourage anybody to start out with the bare minimum and let the business pay for itself. Get you some customers, get you some business going, and let that pay for your chemicals and let that pay for your equipment.
But have you met customers that say that you look very professional with your own water and, having your own electricity?
Yeah, I have. I've ran into some customers that they were more surprised than anything that I had it. So that kind of just added to it. They was, at the end, because at the end of the day, it looks professional, pulling up professional. But at the end of the day, the customers want to make sure that you're doing a good job, that they're getting their money's worth. So having the latest equipment, the newest chemicals, or the latest vehicle to drive in, at the end of the day, none of that really matters, man, because you can have all of that and still do a poor job.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay, so let me ask you one more question and tell me the truth.
All right, let's go.
Have you ever messed up a detail when you first started?
Oh, man, I'm sure I have messed up a detail. I'm pretty sure I have. And those probably some of the customers that didn't call back. But yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm not perfect. Ain't nobody perfect. So we all mess up. But it's part of learning and growing in this business, in any business. I mean, you're going to make mistakes. The thing is to learn from those mistakes. But I will tell you about this one situation. I did a customer's car. It was interior detail on a BMW. And she called me back after I was done and told me that her radio wasn't working and that it was working before I came. Me being business minded and the customer's always right, just to appease her, long story short, I just went on ahead and gave her money back. Just so, she would feel compensated and there wouldn't be no problems and no issues. But I think she was trying to get me though. Like, I really do, because I learned two valuable lessons from that. I learned, one, don't go into a detail and not check it. Like, check everything, double check, inside, outside, crank the car, make sure, the radio's working, all the electricals is working. And if you notice anything, say something then. Don't wait till you get done. Don't wait till you halfway finished. Go get the customer, call them, whatever you got to do. Say, hey, look, did you know this? X, Y, Z, whatever. But yeah, be upfront, starting out with that.
Okay, it sounds like she tried to get you, but it's okay.
Yeah, she definitely did. I think so.
God don't sleep.
No, he don't.
But anyway, congratulations on your business.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And I want to say thank you, because you're the one that stood behind me and pushed me to do this. So
that's right.
So I got to thank
That's
you.
my
I
job.
got to give you your credit. Behind every strong man stands a strong woman. Don't forget that.
Miss D.B.K.
And that's going to wrap this video up for today. I want to thank y'all for watching. And if you learned something valuable from it, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well, so you can catch new content when it first drops. And also, for my new detailers and my upcoming aspiring detailers, I'm going to leave a link in the description box with a nice little package that's cost effective, that you ain't got to spend a lot of money to get it. It's pretty much what you need just to get started. And just want to go ahead and let you know they are affiliate links. It don't cost you nothing extra, but it does help support the channel. And with that being said, as always, be blessed, be prosperous, and I will catch y'all on the next one.